ओम श्री सद्गुरु परमात्मने नमः। ओम श्री सद्गुरु परमात्मने नमः। ओम श्री सद्गुरु भगवान शिवानंदाय नमः। ओम श्री सद्गुरु भगवान शिवानंदाय नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः। गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ज्ञानमूलं गुरोर्मूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरोर्पदम् मंत्रमूलं गुरोर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरोर्कृपा। मोक्षमूलं शिवानन्दाकृपा। ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम्। एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। यस्यान्तर्नादिमध्यं न हि करचरणं नाम गोत्रं न सूत्रं नो जातिर्नैव वर्णं न भवति पुरुषो नो नपुंसं न च स्त्री। नाकारं नो विकारं न हि जननमरणं नास्ति पुण्यं न पापं नो तत्त्वं तत्त्वमेकं सहजसमरसं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। चैतन्यं शाश्वतं शान्तं व्योमातीतं निरञ्जनं ज्ञानबिन्दुकलातीतं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानमूलहरणं जन्मकर्मनिवारणं ज्ञानवैराग्यसिद्ध्यार्थं गुरुपादोदकं पिबेत्। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ नमः शिवाय गुरवे सच्चिदानन्दमूर्तये निष्प्रपञ्चाय शान्ताय निरालम्बाय तेजसे नित्यशुभं निराभासं निराकारं निरञ्जनं नित्यबोधं चिदानन्दं गुरुब्रह्मा नमाम्यहम्। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम श्री सद्गुरुदेव की जय।
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश पाहि मां।
श्री गणेश श्री गणेश श्री गणेश रक्ष मां।
जय सरस्वती जय सरस्वती जय सरस्वती पाहि मां।
श्री सरस्वती श्री सरस्वती श्री सरस्वती रक्ष मां।
जय श्री दुर्गा जय श्री दुर्गा जय श्री दुर्गा पाहि मां।
जय श्री दुर्गा जय श्री दुर्गा जय श्री दुर्गा रक्ष मां।
जय श्री काली जय श्री काली जय श्री काली पाहि मां।
जय श्री काली जय श्री काली जय श्री काली रक्ष मां।
जय श्री लक्ष्मी जय श्री लक्ष्मी जय श्री लक्ष्मी पाहि मां।
जय श्री लक्ष्मी जय श्री लक्ष्मी जय श्री लक्ष्मी रक्ष मां।
सरवण भव सरवण भव
सरवण भव पाहि मां। सुब्रह्मण्य 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 रक्ष मां। दत्तात्रेय 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 पाहि मां। दत्तगुरु 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 रक्ष मां।
शिवानंद 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 पाहि मां।
शिवानंद 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 रक्ष मां।
जय गुरु शिव गुरु हरि गुरु राम।
जगद्गुरु परम गुरु सद्गुरु श्याम।
आदि गुरु अद्वैत गुरु आनंद गुरु ओम, चित गुरु चिन्मय गुरु चिन्माया गुरु ओम। जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम, जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम, जय राधे श्याम जय जय राधे श्याम, जय राधे श्याम जय जय राधे श्याम, जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान जय जय हनुमान। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। शिवानंदा शिवानंदा सद्गुरुनाथा, शिवानंदा 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 सद्गुरुनाथा, शिवानंदा 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 सद्गुरुनाथा, शिवानंदा। जय गुरुदेव दयानिधि दीन हितकारी, जय जय मोह विनाशक भवबंधनहारी, जय देव गुरुदेव, जय देव गुरुदेव। ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिव गुरु मूर्ति धारी, वेद पुराण बखानत गुरु महिमा भारी, जय देव गुरुदेव, जय देव गुरुदेव। तप तप तीरथ संयम दान विरत दीने, गुरु बिन ज्ञान न होवे बोधि जतन कीने, जय देव गुरुदेव, जय देव गुरुदेव। माया मोहन जल जीव बहे सारी, नाम जहान पिता कर गुरु बल में धारी, जय देव गुरुदेव, जय देव गुरुदेव। काम क्रोध मद मत्सर चोर बड़े भारी, ज्ञान करक दे कर में गुरु सब संहारी, जय देव गुरुदेव, जय देव गुरुदेव। नाना पंथ जगत में निज निज गुण गावे, सबका सार बता कर गुरु मार्ग लावे, जय देव गुरुदेव, जय देव गुरुदेव। गुरु चरणामृत निर्मल सब बाधक हारी, वचन सुनत तम नाशे सब संशय तारी, जय देव सब अर्पण गुरु चरणन की जय। शिवानंद परम पद मोक्ष गति लीजे। जय देव गुरुदेव, जय देव गुरुदेव। ओम जय गुरुदेव दयानिधि दीन हितकारी। जय जय मोह विनाशक भवबंधनहारी। जय देव गुरुदेव, जय देव गुरुदेव।
Om. O adorable Lord of mercy and love, salutations and prostrations unto Thee. Thou art omnipresent, omnipotent and omniscient. Thou art Satchidananda. Thou art the indweller of all beings. Grant us an understanding heart, equal vision, balanced mind, faith, devotion and wisdom. Grant us inner spiritual strength to resist temptations and to control the mind. Free us from egoism, lust, greed, anger and hatred. Fill our hearts with divine virtues. Let us behold Thee in all these names and forms. Let us serve Thee in all these names and forms. Let us ever remember Thee. Let us be ever loyal to Thee. Let us ever sing Thy glories. Let Thy name be ever on our lips. Let us abide in Thee forever and ever. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. O all-merciful Gurudev, every thought of my mind, every emotion of my heart, every movement of my being, every feeling and every sensation, each cell of my body, each drop of my blood, all is yours, Gurudev, yours absolutely, yours without any reserve. Gurudev, you can decide my life or my death, my happiness or my sorrow, my pleasure or my pain. Gurudev, whatever you do with me, whatever comes to me from you, will lead me to your lotus feet. Gurudev, you have provided us with the best facilities in the world for our spiritual growth. May we take full advantage of this precious gift of yours, Gurudev. May we look upon the ashram and all its contents as your body and treat them with love and reverence. This is our heartfelt prayer to you, Gurudev. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Jyotase Jyota जगाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो। प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो। प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। राह में आए जो दीन दुखी, राह में आए जो दीन दुखी, सबको गले से लगा के चलो। प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो। प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो।
ईश्वर है रखवाला, किसका न कोई संगी साथी, ईश्वर है रखवाला। जो निर्धन है, जो निर्बल है, वो है प्रभु का प्यारा। जो निर्धन है, जो निर्बल है, वो है प्रभु का प्यारा। प्यार का मोती प्यार का मोती उठाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। आशा टूटी, ममता रूठी, छूट गया है किनारा। आशा टूटी, ममता रूठी, छूट गया है किनारा। बंद करो मत द्वार दया का, दे दो मुझको सहारा। बंद करो मत द्वार दया का, दे दो मुझको सहारा। दीप दया का दीप दया का जलाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो।
Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya. On behalf of our Divine Master, Sri Swami Shivananda and Pujya Swami Sahajananda, we extend a warm and cordial welcome to all to our Yoga Camp Satsang. We also extend a special welcome to donors, well-wishers, devotees tuning in for the first time, and those from abroad. We read from Guru Bhakti Yoga by Sri Swami Shivananda. He who eats too much and sleeps too much cannot serve according to the Guru's taste. Be an instrument in the hands of the Guru. Those who talk too much and want to decorate their bodies cannot serve the Guru as the Guru wishes of them. Worship the lotus feet of your Guru daily with bhav and devotion. Never mix with women or worldly-minded people if you want to serve your Guru with divine bhav.
Inspiring Stories is a book of illuminating, inspiring, philosophical, divine, and humorous stories. Sukla and the Leopards is one such story written by the Divine Master that appeals to all age groups and provides a valuable lesson on the importance of being good and doing good.
Shukla and the Leopards. There was once a very wicked man named Shukla. One morning, while he was going through the forest of the Vindhya hills, two big leopards appeared before him. Shukla was stricken with terror. He fell to the ground, holding his breath and pretending to be dead. He had heard that animals will not eat the flesh of a dead person. The two leopards smelt Shukla's body. These leopards were Brahmins in their previous life. On account of the curse of the gods, they were turned into leopards. One of the leopards said to the other,
"This man seems to be dead."
His companion remarked,
"He is not dead. He is merely holding his breath and pretending to be dead in order to deceive us."
"As I am very hungry, let me start eating the hand of this man."
He was about to bite Shukla's hand when the other leopard stopped him at once, saying,
"Do not eat his hands. He has been living a most sinful and wicked life. He has not done even a little charity or offered any flower to the Almighty Lord with these hands. He has not turned the beads of the rosary and repeated the Lord's name. His hands were not utilized in the service of devotees and saints. He has been using his hands only to beat his wife and children mercilessly. He has been cruel to the dumb creatures working so hard on his farm and has been striking them without mercy. He always carries a weapon in his hands to harm and frighten others. So do not touch his sinful hands. He is indeed a great sinner."
The first leopard reflected for a while and then said,
"Let us then eat the legs."
"My friend, do not eat his legs. He has not used them to visit places of pilgrimage, nor has he walked around sacred shrines. Instead, he has been visiting many unholy places, like gambling dens and race courses. He has been attending dance parties and frequenting places where drugs are sold. Therefore, touch not his legs. He is a great sinner."
The first leopard, being very hungry, decided to eat Shukla's ears, but again his friend stopped him, saying,
"His ears are worse than rat holes. He has not attended any satsang and listened to the glories of the Lord. He has not listened to the Lord's sweet names during katha and kirtan. He is fond of hearing gossip. Slang and abusive words delight his ears. So do not eat his ears. He is indeed a great sinner."
Then the first leopard wanted to eat the stomach, but once again his friend persuaded him not to do so.
"His stomach should not be eaten. He has not earned money through honest means. He fills his stomach with food bought with ill-earned wealth. He consumes every imaginable food, drug, flesh, and alcohol. His stomach, ever filled to the brim, stinks all the time. So do not touch it. He is a great sinner."
What about his mouth then? It indeed looks tempting to eat.
"What? His mouth? It is the vilest part of his body. His vicious tongue lashes out at people like sparks of burning flame. His foul mouth ever engages in slander, abuse, and harsh words. His tongue is full of poison. You should never ever think of eating that horrible part of his body.
His eyes look tempting. Why not we have a taste of them?
His eyes are the worst part of his body. They have always been engaged in watching scenes of violence, murder, and sex on TV. In the street, also, they like to always gaze at women and nude pictures displayed everywhere. Let us not touch this most loathsome part of his body to satisfy our appetite.
The two leopards then left the body of Shukla in disgust and went deep into the forest in search of other prey. Shukla heard the words of the leopards. With tears in his eyes, he repented for his evil nature and habits. He strongly resolved to thenceforth lead a pure and virtuous life and become a devotee of the Lord. He prayed sincerely to the Lord and promised that he would in future utilize all his organs and senses in the Lord's service. God, the all-merciful one, whose love-laden eyes rain mercy on all, answered Shukla's prayer by leading him to a wise guru. By faithfully following his guru's instructions, Shukla purified his heart quickly and attained the vision of God. He now spent his life in serving not only the poor and needy, but also all God's dumb creatures.
Free yourself from crookedness, cunningness, diplomacy, harshness, double dealing, rude nature, greed, and egoism.
Srinivasa Govinda, Sri Venkatesa Govinda, Srinivasa Govinda, Sri Venkatesa Govinda, Purana Purusha Govinda, Pandarivasa Govinda. धूप कभी छाया है, एक दिन उसे जाना है, जो भी यहाँ आया है। क्या रंग है जीवन का, क्या रूप है मानव का, तुम ज्ञान बना करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा, उद्धार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का, सदराह दिखा करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा, उद्धार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी। श्री राम नाम बोलो, 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 श्री शिवा 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 नाम बोलो, श्री हरि 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 नाम बोलो, श्री शिवानंद बोलो, सद्गुरुदेव 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 बोलो, श्री कृष्ण नाम 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 बोलो, Krishna Naam Bolo, Shri 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 Ram 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 Naam Bolo.
Om. The following are our announcements. Our All Souls Day Havan will be live streamed on Friday, 1st July 2022 at 4:55 p.m. after Ganga Arati at 4:45 p.m. Online All Souls Day Satsang is at 5:35 p.m. All other visits to any of our ashrams or branches must be authorized by the Board of Management. During the most auspicious Guru Purnima period, the Society will be distributing 1,500 grocery hampers to indigent individuals at an approximate cost of 300 Rand per hamper. Devotees wishing to contribute may do so via our fundraisers or via EFT. Devotees are encouraged to continue observing all the COVID-19 protocols and guidelines in place as the risk of infection is still prevalent. Pujya Swamiji has given elaborate descriptions in our books of the value of the Maha Mrityunjaya mantra, Agnihotra and Sri Hanuman Chalisa. Devotees are urged to continue with these practices regularly for their own safety and protection. Agnihotra will also help to bring rain. As per Pujya Swamiji's advice, the Maha Mrityunjaya mantra should be repeated all the time while driving. If we cannot repeat the mantra all the time, then repeat it as often as possible. It will help to prevent accidents, robberies, hijackings, and other calamities. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya, 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Shivanandaya. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukamiv Vandanan Mrityormukshyamamritat. 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 ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्
श्री सद्गुरुदेव की जय।
जय जय आरती विघ्न विनायक विघ्न विनायक श्री गणेशा जय जय आरती वेणुगोपाला वेणुगोपाला वेणुलोला पाप विधूरा नवनीत चोरा जय जय आरती वेंकटरमणा वेंकटरमणा संकटहरणा सीतारामा राधे श्यामा जय जय आरती गौरी मनोहर गौरी मनोहर भवानी शंकर सांब सदा शिवा उमा महेश्वरा जय जय आरती राजराजेश्वरी राजराजेश्वरी त्रिपुर सुंदरी महासरस्वती महालक्ष्मी महाकाली महाशक्ति जय जय आरती अंजनेया अंजनेया हनुमंता जय जय आरती दत्तात्रेया दत्तात्रेया त्रिमूर्ति अवतारा जय जय आरती सद्गुरुनादा सद्गुरुनादा भगवान शिवानंदा सद्गुरुनादा भगवान विश्वानंदा जय जय आरती विघ्न विनायक ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति 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 श्री सद्गुरु भगवान की जय।